Testing, check 1, 2, test. Testing, check 1, 2, test. Check 1, 2, test, testing. Check, test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Test. There we go. Sorry. Very good. Okay. Then let's go. Let's see here. Sorry, boys. Give me 1 second. Shrek 1. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Very good. I believe we are live. Aerosmith is retiring. Well, goddamn. I guess all good things must come to an end. And an end, 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 and then finally be over. John Knopf Shout out to John Knopf for giving me this Celsius. Tastes good, brother. Good shit. Turd Ferguson with the $4.99 goes, fried egg roll and a dog. Fried egg roll and a dog. Still making me laugh, man. You gotta laugh at these kind of racist things. AP Moto 388 with the 20 says, good evening, Ben. I love at Moto 388 is becoming one of my favorite people on here. Thank you for the 20, sir. Thank you guys for joining. Everybody climb in. Patrick Coughlin with the 5 says, I love the new studio, Lemon Party Life. Also, how funny were the last 10 minutes of Hate Watch Patreon this week? That was the one I was on, right? Are you talking about John and Joey sabotaging the broadcast as Connor's trying to tell a story? Man, Connor has, just off mic, has so many stories I have no knowledge of. Me and him zipping around town. Man, oh man. It's been good to reconnect with Connor, I'll tell you what. A lot of these stories, I'm hearing them for the first time. And for Connor, they're all right there in his head. Here we go. Fried egg roll and a dog. Fried egg roll and a dog. Here, is that better up higher like that? Let's see. Yeah, I like that more. Kick ass. That kicks ass. Okay, let's share this on Twitter. Let's get this shit pumping. We're late, but who gives a shit? My wife had to drop me off here. We only own one car. Here we go. We're going live. We are live, bitches. Big chimpkin. Bum 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 bum. Big chimpkin. Yeah, unfortunately, with this new setup, I'm going to have to turn around for the board. But what are you going to do? You can't have it both ways. If you had it both ways, you'd be bi. You'd be a big, fat, fucking gay. Welcome to everyone that's joining. If you're someone I know from my past and you're watching right now, I want to let you know I can see every user. Don't panic. Don't click off. Then I can see you clicked off. No, I'm kidding. Welcome, friends. Welcome, enemies. How's everybody doing? We having a good time? We having fun? Gave myself a haircut, and it did not help me lose those 25 pounds. But we're getting there. My ad lady, she's trying to find products for us that actually sell. And sent me 2 boxes of gummy worms yesterday. I had about 800 calories worth of gummy worms, and then I had a Chinese. I didn't get to bed till 1. I shit like 9 times. The Chinese, and I ate the hot peppers after. I even watched the beginning of The Whale just for old time's sake. Wife made me turn it off. Is what it is, folks. Sometimes the sun rises the same way and the sun shines up the same dog's ass, you know? That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. He's getting fat and sad. He's sitting on his couch and he has AIDS. That's just the way it is. He's got the HIV. It's the virus that causes AIDS. Let's move this shit down here. Here we go. I want this down a little bit. Let's get my fat fucking... I have fat fingerprints on this. Like a big, fat fatty. I gotta tell you, standing for these live streams, this is good for me. I'm sweating like a fucking hog. Sweating like a goddamn hog down here. Good Lord. Richard Cox with the 10 says, Ben, you're looking good today. Healthy. Thank you. Thank you, Richard Cox. God bless you. You're a good man. I love Richard Cox. Thank you for the 10. You're a great, great man. Jackson Murphy with the $4.99 says, hi, Ben. Any updates on the book? Also more golf vids. Yeah. My goal is to be done by early next year. It's looking like I'm on track for that. I've probably used 5% of what I've written. Right now, my document is probably of stuff I like made it into my final document. Right now, it's around like 30,000 words. But it's moving along quickly. I have stacks and stacks of stuff that I'm not using, I'm taking out. It's nice to have, because I started working on this like maybe 2 years ago after I didn't like my first one I wrote. And it's nice to have distance from stuff you've written and you can make it better and you've grown as a writer. It kind of feels like I'm going through and I'm taking out everything that feels written. I don't want any insecurities as a writer in terms of like having these sentences that are real. Like I saw an interview with Norm actually where he talked about his book and he didn't think a writer was good if they alienated a lot of the writers with sentence structure and experimentation and word choice and things like that. I think there is some truth to that. And I'm trying not to make the same mistake I've made with a lot of things in my life where I just want to be take risks and make it exciting for myself and feel weird and different. I like doing that, but also you need to get the fundamentals down really, really down pat before you can do something like that. So I'm really just focusing on fundamentals. I want to just tell the story, and I want it to read very easily, and that's what I'm kind of doing, going through it. But I really think it'll be ready by early next year. I really do. I work on it every day. Minimum, I try to work on it for about 3 hours. I've found that writing for 8 hours, I get the same amount done in 3 if I tell myself I have 3. Because then I sort of navel gaze and I rewrite one sentence over and over way too many times. If I have 3 hours, I get the same amount of work done, I've found, about 3 to 4. And now with the kid, having a daughter and everything, you know, I want to spend as much time as I can with her during the day, but also work to, fulfill myself and make myself happy along with family and stuff. So it's finding that balance, but that's kind of what I found that's worked for me. And then at night, I eat 1,000 calories worth of gummy bears and watch the same fucking movie I've seen 1,000 times and have diarrhea. Patrick Coughlin with the 5 says, that was the one, you were the one. Also, I just finished On Perks. It might be the funniest book I ever read. Shout out Mike Rainey. Love Mike Rainey. Yeah, Mike Rainey kicks ass. Eli, why are you saying that was the one, you were the one? I don't know what that means. Eli Snyder with the $4.99 says, hello, Ben, I'm gay. Very good, Eli Snyder. Welcome. Welcome, buddy. Thanks for the 5. Glad to see you're a gay guy. Oh, the other thing because I love Joyce so much, she's probably my favorite. Joyce said if you want to write about the sensational, to he said something along the lines of leave the sensational for the journalist. I thought that was really interesting because I've been rereading Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man a lot, and I've reread Dubliners a ton. A lot of those stories I will reread over and over and over. He's the master, in my opinion. He's the best to do it. He really is. He's so good. And rereading that stuff and trying to understand why it works and why it moves me so much, that's really, I feel like, been a key for me is probably Joyce. And then when it comes to big flowery stuff, I love reading Moby Dick and Melville. The books I've been picking back up the most while writing this is Moby Dick and anything by Joyce. Helping me get clean. You go, that's what's really good. That's what's really good. But I'm reading. Patrick Coffin with the 5 says, I love the new studio, Lemon Party Life. Okay, we got that one. But I feel like if you're trying to write and you're writing things that are too sensational and too big, you can kind of skirt around not writing about the emotional and digging deep on what it is to be human and be alive and things like that. You can just sort of write things that are fantastical. That's why a lot of fantasy stuff really sucks ass, in my opinion. And you got to remember, if you want to write stuff in the weird, flowery styles of like Faulkner and guys like that, you got to remember that dude was not only a genius, but also a lot of his shit fucking sucked ass. So, and also his easiest book to read, in my opinion, is his masterpiece, which is As I Lay Dying. Anyone can read that. 4th grader could read that book. Yeah, shout out to Mike Rainey on Perks. I have not read on Perks, but Mike is the fucking man. And Mike also published a new book you guys should go buy. Jackson Murphy with the 499. Any updates on the book? Answer that. Richard Cox with the 10. Thank you, buddy. Eyes are up here, Richard Cox. Eyes are up here. Gavin with the 2 says, I hate you for showing me Hub's life. Sorry, man. If I have to see it, so do you. Ham Sandwiches with the 499 says, first time, long time, Ben. Please watch Trevor Moore tells kids about 9/11. The CIA killed Trevor for this. Man, I don't disagree with you. They might have fucking murked him. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. That's just the way it is. I've always wanted to do a sketch that's like this. Oh, wait, no. I mean the Kill the President one.
Good. How are you?
Pretty good. Nice to meet you.
Okay, class. This is Trevor, and he works in television, and he is going to talk to us today, okay?
Okay.
Hi, how's everyone doing? High five. Oh, there we go. I work in television on a comedy show. Does anybody here want to work in television when they grow up? Okay. Who likes comedy? Who's the class clown?
Joey!
Joey? Joey's the class clown?
I saw Sarah at recess, and this is what her face looks like.
Okay, all right.
I want to be an astronaut.
Oh, you want to be an astronaut? Well, that's great. You can be an astronaut.
Trevor
All
Moore,
you have to do is...
Trevor Moore tells a story on WTF, by the way, where all he wanted to do in college was just basically smoke cigarettes. And since he constantly smoked, he never ate food, except for, I think he had top ramen, he said. And by the end of his second semester in college, there was a big abscess in his leg, and he went to the doctor, and he said he was so... he lacked so much nourishment, like nutrition that his body needed, that it just started eating the muscle and the ligaments and shit. And he still had a giant scar in his leg. He was just wasting away.
Study flying or science, and maybe someday you could be the first astronaut to walk on the moon.
And then he quit smoking, and I think that's why he drank so much, honestly. Dude needed to be constantly doing something.
No! There already was
Looked like he was a real booze hound near the end.
Well,
Mad
no,
funny dude.
Not really. That wasn't real. See, there was this thing called the Cold War, and in order to beat the Russians, we kind of faked that. That never happened. See how there's no windows on the side? And see underneath where there's like a pod thing? What's that, right? Take a look at this wreckage. See how there's no plane parts on the ground there? What does that look like?
A missile.
You see, President Bush was in a secret society at Yale called the Skull and Bones. His dad was too, and they all worship Satan.
President Bush.
So many
worshipped
hacks
Satan?
ripped off
In
Trevor's
my
whole thing
personal
with this.
opinion, absolutely.
Way
And one
later.
of the Skull and Bones initiation rituals is that to get in, you have to lie naked in a coffin.
And they never
and
gave Trevor
masturbate
credit for
in
any of
front
this
the
stuff,
older
ever.
members.
No one ever, I
But
never
the
saw
really
anybody
messed
give
up
a head
thing
nod to
is
this
that
guy.
Since former President Bush Sr. was also a member,
True
he
master.
requested to be there to watch his son's initiation. So he watched his own son masturbate. President Bush masturbated in front of his dad. Yeah, it's pretty gross.
But welcome, ham sandwiches. Welcome to the stream. Patrick Coughlin with the 5 says, typo, I meant the one Hey Watch Patreon you were on. By the way, did you ever watch The Proposition? Also thoughts on Sicario. Yeah, I didn't like The Proposition. Which some of my friends who really, that movie means a lot to them. They say it's like, Australian Blood Meridian or whatever. It just didn't. It did nothing for me. Honestly. Says also thoughts on Sicario, but who knows? You watch a movie, you're in a certain mood, and then you hate it. The next time you watch it, you love it. Who knows? I've read books I hated, and then 10 years later I reread them, and it's my favorite book. So who's to know? Sometimes you watch or read something, and it's just you're not meant to come in contact with it. You got to listen to the intuition's important in terms of consuming art, books, movies, or whatever, music. Freg P. I was re-listening to the Gorillaz album from 2000, the self-titled album Gorillaz. Fuck, and that brought me back. I had a friend with a 2-door blue Chevy Cavalier. Must have been a 2002. It was a hunk of shit, that little 2-door stick shit. And we would go on the county roads all around Tuscola. We were both, like Christian kids. We had a sketch group. We would make sketches in high school, right? Me and this kid, Josh, and he showed me Gorillaz. He's the guy who showed me like a band for the first time. My brother, I didn't know what bands were until I was like 16. My brother showed me Pitchfork. Jay showed me LCD Sound System. I didn't know music like that was made because I'd only heard the radio, and my dad had like played Foghat and stuff like that. So I was like, fuck, LCD Sound System, this is insane. And then, yeah, that same year I found Reservoir Dogs on VHS. I watched that without my parents knowing. That was a crazy moment for me. I didn't know you could do things non-linear, and there was blood and guns and all that shit. I didn't know you could talk like that. And then the other thing that year is my friend showed me Gorillaz, which was like that album was the first one with the ATV on it, not Demon Days. The first one. That fucking brought me back big time. But I can enjoy it now in a different... Freg P with the 5 says, can you critique GWB's golf swing in the Watch My Drive video? Yes, so here's the thing, guys. When it comes to the president's golf swings, Trump's the best. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that offends you. I'm sorry if you're triggered by that. I'm sorry if you just shit and piss in your big fucking diaper because I said Trump has a pretty good impact position. Yeah, his P1, 2, 3, and 4 fucking sucks, but he gets it in the slot. And he gets through it pretty fucking nice for what is he, 77? But George Bush, on the other hand, and rest in peace to your eardrums, you should be on the ready with the volume control there. I can only put so much compression through this shitty Zoom Live Track L8 that I run this shit through. So, here we go.
To stop these terrorist killers.
Oh, for anybody that hasn't
We
seen it
must
somehow.
Stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
I do agree with that. Okay.
Thank you.
So I don't think this video has ever started with his address position.
Now watch this drive.
Yeah, so he's standing up in the backswing because of his old age and his lack of flexibility. He's too steep. His weight's back. It hasn't shifted enough. This is all bad. Low, weak cuts to the right. And pull hooks. So he's trying to save it. Let me show you. Let's find another one. Obama's swing sucked the dick even more. I mean, obviously, the Republican presidents are going to be the best at it. Is there any other footage of him? No, I guess that's it, huh? God, Biden sucks ass, huh? Then you got, this is a night. Watch him torque this. Watch him torque this little honey.
But that's the thing in golf, like this is why the challenge is so interesting because you have to be perfect every single hole.
Yeah.
Boom, baby. That's nice. That's a nice little butter cut.
Right there. Let's go.
I love that. I love that.
Never a doubt. This is going to be one of the greatest rounds of golf ever played.
All right, everybody. We are on a race to 1 million subscribers.
Round.
Boom, baby.
Look at that. That was awesome right there. Let's go.
Anyway. You got to get wasn't this like 3 days after he was shot in the head? Is there anyone cooler than him? I really wish I cared about politics because I would love to have a guy like this that I get to root for. But it's just I'm watching a sport. It's like football. I just can't really get into it. But I tune in when the Super Bowl comes around. It's just to me, it's gay. I kind of judge it as gay from afar. But but then I see a guy I go like, you tell me about Michael Vick. He fights dogs. He's jacked. He beats the shit out of his wife. I'm like, that's awesome. Michael Vick kicks ass. But I don't even really know what team he plays for. Isn't it the Falconers or something? Whatever. Who gives a shit? Freg P. Okay. Richard Cox with the 10 says, how would you describe your book? It's a Western. If there's something you can tell us. Yeah, I guess it's like it takes place in my in a small town in West Texas in 2009. So I guess it's like a modern Western in a way. I guess that's the way I could put it. It follows two characters. I think you guys are really going to dig it once I publish it. But I want it to be as good as it possibly can be before I put it out. I'm not just trying to put something out to make money or just because I want to be seen as a writer or something like that. I really do enjoy working on it every day, and I want to see how good it can be. I want to write something really good. Jack with the 5 says, I curse you thinner, Ben. Ah, Jack. Don't curse me. Don't curse me. By the way, I haven't lost that much weight yet. I've lost like 10 pounds, but man, I got a way to go. I got a way to go, Jack. I think I'm like 217 right now. I did get down to 213, but I got to get back. 205 is technically overweight, according to the doctor. I got to keep getting down, or I'm going to look real weird. I'm going to look like an earthworm. I'll be podcasting with my head sticking out of the soil. like a fucking bug. They're going to have to cut me open like a blunt wrapper and smoke me to get me to do this podcast. I'll be so fat if I don't keep a watch on this. I will have to get lipo before I record. I'll get lipo more than the Kardashians so I can keep doing this podcast. Or else YouTube just won't allow me on anymore. There'll be so many comments about me being fat. They'll assume I'm doing this against my will. They're like, surely no one would allow this to go on their own channel for this long. Someone is extorting this fat white man. Tyler Leach with the $9.99. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the 10. No comment there. Just a thumbs up. Thanks, pal. Appreciate that. Thanks for all the love. Patrick Coughlin with the 5 says, last one, whitest kids you know, guess whose mother died? Might be my favorite sketch besides MDE Nick, you whipped to my wife. Yeah, the wine glass one. Whitest kids you know, guess whose mother died? Ignore the misspellings as I type quickly.
It's a wonderful coloring round. Okay, so... Well, that was a wonderful coloring round. Okay, so...
By the way, if you don't know, there's this guy in the group named Zach Kreger. I believe he's playing the lady in this. He wrote and directed a movie called Barbarian you should go see.
First word of the week is basket. Now, who wants to spell the word basket for a sucker? Timothy.
Basket. B-A-S-K-E-T. Basket.
Wonderful. Very good. There you go. Very, very good.
Very good.
The next word... Oh, I'm sorry, children. Just hold on for a moment. Children, I'm afraid I have some very bad news.
Yes, Plastic Beach is awesome, too, as well as Demon Days. I agree.
One of your mothers was just killed in a car accident. Who wants to guess whose mother it was for a sucker? Huh? Anybody? Anyone? No? All right, look, I tell you what. Whoever can guess whose mom it was correctly can have anything you want out of the goodie basket. Huh? Timothy.
Scott's mom?
No, it wasn't Scott's mom, but good guess, though. Scott.
Philip's mom?
No, Philip doesn't have a mom anymore, remember?
He laughed.
Scott.
Timmy's mom?
No. Do you kids need a hint?
Yeah.
Okay. She'd been drinking.
Joey's mom! Joey's mom!
Who said it first? Very good. Very good.
Love the very good.
All right, now.
Hey, by the way, we got new merch coming out soon. I think you guys are gonna love. We got we have a company that's helping do it. Still gonna be nice quality shirts. We're doing like 4 or 5 designs that we're gonna release first because we have to put the money up first for the shirts. So we're doing a small amount of designs, but it's gonna be like a hardcore line. I think you guys are gonna like it.
Yes.
2.
3.5. And did she die on impact?
No.
Very unbelievable. Really good. Proud of you. Okay. Since Joey's daddy is in prison, what will most likely happen to Joey now?
He'll go to prison!
No.
He'll live at his grandparents' house.
By the way, come see me do stand-up August 10th at the Virgil. I think it might already be sold out. The venue emailed me that it was on track to selling out like a week ago after we put up tickets. But that's on it's at the Virgil in East Hollywood, August 10th, me and Connor McNutt.
No.
I haven't done stand-up in 6 or 7 years. I'm sure it's going to go great.
Oh? Do you
It'll be all new
need
stuff.
A word bank?
Yeah, word bank. Yeah.
It's going to be a kick-ass time. I'm excited. I'm stoked.
Flower.
You know, Devin will never speak to me again.
Triangle, or he'll die in the streets. You said it first. Very good. Oh, Joey, what's the matter? You don't feel like playing?
No.
Well, do I need to remind you that a large portion of your grade is class participation?
No.
All right. Now, who can most accurately imitate what Joey's mom probably looked like during the last couple seconds of her life? Joey. was terrible. Way to embarrass your mother in hell. I'm sure all the demons are laughing at what a piss-poor actor her son is. God, I thought gays were good at drama. Yes, I really hate that kid.
Teacher,
Yes, Timothy.
did Joey's mom really die in a car accident?
No. It was Scotty's mom.
Yes! Hey, kid, what are you doing?
Hitting this building with a hammer.
You can't do that!
Uh-huh. My parents are dead.
Duh!
I remember that line. My parents are dead. He has an OE.
Hey, kid, what are you doing?
Hanging out with black people.
Where are your parents?
They're dead. Oh, hi there. My name's Trevor Moore. I'm the actor who played Scotty in that last video. Now, you're all probably wondering how we managed to pull that sketch off. And the answer lies in good old-fashioned Hollywood magic. Through new amazing technology, I was filmed in front of a blue screen, while the black actor was filmed elsewhere. Then my image was put together with the black person's image later in post-production. That's right. Due to modern miracles, I was able to record that sketch safely on a secured soundstage, while the black actors were actually filmed many miles away. I was never in harm's way for a moment. Isn't technology wonderful?
Fucking great. God, that's so good. Let's switch this shit. I hate having the "you're a manager" white bar down there. So annoying. I just noticed that was on the stream. All right. Damn, we got some good super chats in here. Fridays are popping now. Let's see here. Tyler Leach with the $4.99 says, if space aliens invaded us, what slurs would Southerners use for them? Thank you for all the great content. I don't know, man. It's my personal belief that if aliens landed, that people would just start wanting to fuck them. Because everyone's pretty bored with the holes they got down here. Everything's been plugged. Every thumb's been sucked. Every twat's been tested. Aliens land, people are just going to start cranking hog. As they're getting sucked up in the UFO and that big light beam, they'll just be taking their pants down and jacking off. Everybody in this goddamn country wants to get probed. And let's be honest, the slurs that Southerners are going to use for aliens, it's just going to be the N-word. It's not going to be anything. It'll just be the N-word. And then they'll come up with a new one for black people. Friend Tindo with the $64,499. What was the reason for the new studio? Was it moved closer to that drunk Costa's house to save money on Uber fees? It's sad to see what he's become. I thought what prompted it initially is I thought I was moving, kind of being forced to move, it seemed like. And that recently changed. Everything's going to be fine, I think. And also, it was the benefits of it. If we were waking up my daughter who was trying to sleep through the walls because we were yelling insane things about marginalized groups of people and comedians. And she'd be crying she'd wake her up, she'd start crying and screaming, and then my wife would have to go in there and put her back to bed. That wasn't it's not too ideal having that. And yeah, that's about it. Moving on. Jay with the $1.99 says, when did you read Blood Radiant for the first time? I don't know, probably 3 years ago, I think. Bus Cole with the $9.99 says, by the way, I want to show you guys an interesting thing. Watch this shit right here. This is interesting. So I'm on the Child of God Wikipedia page for the third novel by Cormac McCarthy. No, I'm sorry. The Orchard Tree, then Outer Dark, then Child of God, then Such Tree, then Blood Meridian. Yeah. This is the third novel. There it is. It's the book's kind of retarded or whatever. He just has sex with dead people. It doesn't even make sense that he's a serial killer. But regardless, it's still better than, most things you read. It's just not up to Cormac's standards, in my opinion. I know people have said it's like their favorite book, like people like Duncan Trussell and things like that. But regardless, the reason it's like James Franco's favorite book. He's a retard. Regardless, it's fun early Cormac. Look at this Texas Book Report right here. In October 2007, Child of God found itself at the center of a teaching controversy at Jim-Ned High School in Tuscola, Texas. Caleb Tierce, the advanced placement English teacher and coach at Jim-Ned, assigned a book report for which a 14-year... I swear to God, this is not something that I put here in this Wikipedia. The advanced placement English teacher in this class was... there were 14 kids in that class, or maybe 15. I was one of them. And I saw this whole thing go down when he recommended Child of God to this girl, and then this whole thing happened. Then he was accused of having sex with a lot of the girls in the school. It was a whole thing. He was my English teacher. I remember him that year, and then him having to leave, and then people got these KT stickers on the back of their car. The whole town rallied around him, said he wasn't raping and sucking and fucking or whatever. Tierce was placed on paid administrative leave when the mother of the student complained. I knew her. Knew the student. The case was investigated, and Tierce was not charged, but his teaching contract was renewed. That student had to leave too. I felt bad for her because the whole town was like, they weren't down for this whole thing happening. But it is funny if you. He's one of my favorite authors. It's funny, and if you, I don't know, just fuck it. It's fucking weird, man. It's weird. It's weird and it's real. Can't make this stuff up, folks. When I went on the Wikipedia for this earlier this year, I couldn't believe it was there. Bus Cole with the $9.99 says, my name, Ben Avery, and I wrote Brokeback Mountain 2. Very good. You got me to say that. You can clip that now. Here, let me take it again. My name, Ben Avery, and I wrote Brokeback Mountain 2? Oh, my name, Ben Avery, and I write Brokeback Mountain 2? There you go. Now you can clip it. Put it on the Reddit. Tiny Pizza Boy with the 5 says, have you considered opening Pokemon cards or eating a very fat amount of food? A lot of streamer cash in those rackets, Jack. I should do unboxing videos for you guys. Or I should do those, have you seen those TikTok lives where a guy has he has like an X-Acto knife and a grape, and he's like cutting the skin off or something, or a water balloon is filling up with a bunch of water, and there's a little tiny guy underneath, and the balloon explodes, and he washes away in a big flood. Love the TikTok lives where it's just a flood victim. Some of the best stuff. Really love what's going on over there. I hope they don't get banned. There we go. We got the sign in now. I think that looks better. Have you, Dylan Farnham with the 10 says, almost done editing my first ep of my show Zip Tie Cream Pie. I have the intro done in my vids. Also, my 9-month pregnant wife and baby are sick. Send positive energy. Can't participate much tonight. Guys, send positive energy to Dylan Farnham. Let's hope they pull through and everybody's good. God bless you, Dylan. Thank you for always being in these chats. I hope you and your family are, hope you find wealth and happiness and good health, my friend. God bless you. But let's go now to Dylan Farnham, 1488. Here he is. Looks so fucking cool here. Wait, see. There we go. That's so funny. He clipped the last stream. No, but look at his hair, facial hair. Dylan Farnham is one of the, and his body count is probably the highest of anyone that listens to Lemon Party.
Blair White,
Probably less convincing.
The only problem I have is his penis.
Chat. What?
Guys
Who are these guys?
5 Down syndrome women. They're extremely generous lovers.
I'm jealous, actually.
Wait, is that a pleasure moan or just one of your regular moans?
Dylan, whose show are you watching?
God, he
there?
looks cool as shit.
He's a dad. He's a loving husband. He loves to cuck other men. He actually cucks other men.
Smith is up there with the greats. He's practically Eddie Murphy.
Bro, I love Dave. I ain't putting him in the camp.
He's really an inspiring figure. Many of you should aspire to be more like Dylan Farnham, at Dylan Farnham 1488. Those numbers are just, that's his address. Fuck. Well, everybody throw their roses at Dylan Farnham as he walks. He's walking down the aisle. It's the winter ceremony. Everybody's throwing roses at him, cheering him on. Oh, it was the Bowling for Compton video. This is great. God bless you, Dylan Farnham. You're a great man.
Sorry about that. We lost you. Must be the connection.
Listen, you fat faggot. Don't fucking ever fucking hang up.
You're a bad person, but you're a great man. He goes Lev for a fat faggot. That's so funny. Very good, Dylan Farnham. Always bringing the heat. And his family is sick and they're bedridden right now. And he's still pulling out some great punches. Fedora Tipper with the $4.99 says, please watch Mark Zuckerturd Brain Jail podcast at 3445 and move the 360 camera to new. I know it's only 5, but you never watched the donkey get wrecked. Fair enough. Okay, 30... 34... Dude, I never knew how Kevin even edited this footage. I think it was a huge pain in the ass. I can't believe he did it for as long as he did. Okay, 34:45. Okay.
Forming it into a lady.
Right, yeah.
With, like, big breasts and a pussy, and then I fuck it.
Right, but
Yeah.
even
And
she still won't fuck you. Yeah.
Yeah, her opinion's almost as bad.
Right, yeah.
As a real lady.
Then gets me too.
God.
I used to be so much better at broadcasting.
You woke the baby.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, man. This is the stupidest podcast of all time.
Why? This is why I ordered that barbecue chicken bacon pizza from Papa John's.
This is literally like if you set up a podcast studio in a home for the mentally disabled, and just once a month you went and downloaded episodes off the SD card, and this is what you would find.
Damn, I used to game so hard over here.
Yeah,
dude, I gamed so fucking hard. One time my wife found Kevin down here playing Red Dead Redemption at like 7 a.m. The sun was coming up. He refused to go home. That's the Epstein Temple costume I stored there after we shot the video. There's that. Interesting. There's the thing I still have. Jace used to draw on here. Jace looks actually happier here than he does now. Very interesting. There's old sweet Kevin. Man, good times. Trying to stay fucking cool with this. I miss this lava lamp. I love this goddamn lava lamp. New Bryobi equipment. The Beagle Crossing sign. So many gyms. This was my bag I would take to the gym. I used to go to the sauna back then at the Y. Man, I love that bag too. It started to smell like shit though. Started to smell like a pussy and an ass. Willie Colton with the 2 said, I am gay on a shirt, please. That's actually not a... Maybe we'll do that next drop. I'm gay, I'm trans, I'm N, I'm F, I'm R. Lev, hey, what's up, Lev? From Break the Rules podcast with the 10 says, hey, Ben, man goes crazy, rips off shirt during street interview.
What's your name?
My name? Oh, let me tell you my name. I'm confused because, you know, like we're supposed to believe in the ministry, right? So is the church and state supposed to be separate? I'm confused because I never went to school, right? is a confused person get a resolution? I don't understand. You see, when you go like that, right, you have a cross, 2 sticks, right? And that's how I felt when I was in Waterloo. Because when I walked in Waterloo and smiled at people, they treated me like a vampire. They used the cross, and they went like this by not smiling at me. In Toronto, hey, hi guys, you know me, Steve Spiros, easygoing. Those who know me, I'm a nobody. You understand? And you can't kill a person with no body. So why am I afraid? I'm not afraid. I'm afraid of the boogeyman. Who's the boogeyman? You figure it out. I'm getting out of here. I'm going back to Waterloo with a vampire.
This is just a man who hates the
and I'm gonna wear
Jays.
my sunglasses at night. You know why? Because women show their tits, have short skirts, and then they feel violated when I look at them. Why? Because I have sunglasses on and I'm weird. I'm from Humberside. I'm sorry if I made a fool of Humberside, but all those people who called me a sleepwalker, I woke up. Now I'm going back to sleep because I'm going to be committed in an isolation room because I'm going to go back to the ministry and allow them to perceive me as I am, a fuck up. Goodbye.
He dresses so
Toronto the
nice
good.
for a
Look at this square. It was a shithole when I
For a
worked here.
schizo
Now
retard.
it looks like New York, Manhattan. Where are the bums? There's no bums here. Toronto doesn't have bums. But Waterloo, they're creating bums. They created me.
Is this
Why?
a Muslim? What is
I
this?
don't know. Maybe it's the church. Talk to the Pope.
Feels a
He
little bit
knows
like what No
everything.
Pussy do to a
I had
motherfucker.
it.
Looks like
I'm
half
gonna
Indian,
die.
half
How
Muslim.
can you die when you're dead?
Scaring the black folk and the far right.
Oh, wait a second. I'm going to be crucified, right? I'm not going to raise my voice because I'm committed to the Lord.
He's a good
I
man.
love you.
He's a great man. God bless him. God bless you, sir. Now open up a 7-Eleven ASAP. All work and no play. Well, I can't say that. I was going to say the P word, the PA word, but apparently that like is a bad, that's like the N word in London. I was going to say all work and no play makes a dull boy, but because it kind of rhymes with Jack a little bit, but whatever. God bless this man. I hope he gets a Slurpee machine soon. He can operate or something. God bless him. I hope his daughter's arranged marriage goes well. Martine with the THB 400 says channel name James Bonin. Feel free to choose the vid. I think he just gave me $20 in Thai money. James Bonin. James Bonin. Okay, very good. Usually you submit a channel that has like 20 views. And it's usually just a man living with a disability. Let's see what we got going on here. So far, it seems I'm right on the money.
This is from the Barbie movie. This is their best song since All I Ever Wanted.
This is so funny. I think he's sitting in his living room just watching State Farm commercials.
My hands falling asleep.
Does he
I'll be
dance?
up all night. Didn't it? Thank you, Roy.
How many views does this have? Like 1,400? 500, all right. We're just going to, look, Martin gave the money. We're going to enjoy this man. We're going to be respectful. We're going to be nice, and we're going to be encouraging. We don't know what's going to happen.
I used to float, now I just fall down. I used to know,
That's good.
but now I'm not sure now what I was made for. What I was made for. Taking a drive, I was an ideal, looked so alive. Turns out I'm not real, just something you paid for. What was I
It's kind of beautiful.
made for?
I'm really into it right now.
I don't know how to feel, but I want to try. I don't know how to feel. Someday I might. Someday
I love the desperation in it. It's pretty good. KC with the $9.99 says lemon for life. God bless you, KC. Did I open that stream for you? I think I did. The one you wanted from like June? I think I did, or maybe from April. May? Let me know, KC, if it's good. Thank you. God bless you.
Say it again. Don't tell my girlfriend it's not what she's made for. What was I made for?
Martin with the THB 100 said, you somehow find one where he wasn't completely drunk and retarded. All videos I saw, he's just yelling, wasted out of his mind.
I don't know.
He seems sober-minded.
Show.
And these are his two friends.
You wanna go where everybody knows your name.
Okay, this is a little better.
And they're always nice.
So he's just a waterhead. He gave himself wet brain, and now he does karaoke with a bunch of puppets in his living room. I mean, I don't think he has a disability. I think he's just a fucking drunk who may have inherited this house. It looks pretty fucking nice.
Roll up, Edmund. Commy's dead.
He just does karaoke to the popcorn ceiling every night. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Went off to Europe and didn't even write.
That's pretty good. Okay, Martin, you got me.
Wants to be a girl.
You got me. God bless this man.
Be glad there's one place in the world where everybody knows your name.
I would let this guy, if I ever had a producer for a lemon party, I would have this guy off to the side, hammered, just doing this. He'd be the music, he'd be my, The Roots or Questlove or whatever, on the side.
You wanna go where
everybody knows your name. Damn. Why can't I find the Homer Simpson Muse Starlight? Starlight, I've been looking for the starlight. I've been looking for...
This ship has taken me far away from our memories.
I can't even listen to the original anymore. It's so good. That's that guy that you made me watch, Martin. He just reminds me of the Homer Simpson AI. You feel the real human like desperation in the Homer AI. There's something about it. It makes the song more endearing and real. I can't explain it. I should be like anti AI art and stuff, but that really challenged me because that's one of the greatest things I've ever heard. That's better than like what Jeff Buckley could do with it. It's amazing. Joe Dirt with the 20 says, thought of you, Ben, with the newest Little Stinkers episode. Watch another episode of Geek Love for me, buddy. Thanks, Joe Dirt. Shout out Little Stinkers. Geek Love. And thank you for the 20, pal. I appreciate that. So we already watched the Brony Friend one, right? Or did we watch this one? Yeah, we watched this one. This guy does not get pussy. No one has sex with him or fucks him, and he's probably dead in a river somewhere. If I had to guess, he's at the bottom of a roaring river. His flesh is being picked apart by bait fish. Okay, let's watch Black Guy. Let's watch the Black episode. So this is like guys go to Comic-Con and try to get pussy. You don't know the concept of the show.
The Ansinator, he is a superhero EMT Taekwondo beast.
I may be a superhero, but I'm so nervous.
Geeks know who they are, and they're cool with it.
Hell yeah, Sean Astin's in this.
It's very hard to find someone that actually understands South Park humor, especially. And then when I talk to them about Lord of the Rings,
man, this guy would love Lemon Party.
Ladies, go to something that was your
This guy would love this show. Lord of the Rings, South Park. He is racially ambiguous. Let's go, pal. You're gonna get pussy. I believe in you.
In our world is different than the real world because at Comic-Con, you're around with people who are all huge fans of something just like you, so there's that commonality that you can build from.
In the outside world, I'm kind of more awkward, and it's hard to meet people.
Outside, you're pretty much, quote unquote, a freak. But here, you can see the real person, the true person.
Geek Love.
Over 18?
Yes.
Single?
Yes.
Guys or girls?
Girls.
What the hell are you?
I am a super EMT, and this is going to be awesome.
Well, so this fat guy's in every episode. I do love the fat guy.
I am the Ansinator. I'm Anthony, I'm 24, and I am an awkward geek. Because I'm an EMT, I have identifying patches on both sides. This is actually the universal sign for emergency medical services. And then below, I actually have my superpowers. One of my superpowers is CPR. And one of my other superhero powers is Taekwondo, which I use to kick total ass. My superhero name is Antinator.
Is he Indian or black?
It's my nickname, Ant, and Terminator from the Terminator movie.
I'll be back.
The things that I'm passionate about are
He might be some sort of like a Gola Gola Island type of guy. I don't really know.
Oh boy, we're gonna go to Comic-Con, speed dating, and we're gonna have such a good time and find a nice Minnie Mouse.
A guy like this
It's
should be able to
finding
get
a genuine
pussy.
person
Even though he's
that's
like, you know.
passionate about similar things that I
I don't know. Couldn't he go to Disney and just like fuck a fat lady with like big low hanging tits? Couldn't he fuck like a mother dog woman?
And then we can just be one big happy family.
Couldn't he fuck a woman with a
very
beach ball
passionate about
ass?
South Park. Obviously, because I've got each and every one of them on my bed.
Couldn't he just eat a fat hairy pussy at Disney?
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
Guys
I
like
have
this
tried
like
dating
make me almost
a
hate
few
South
people.
Park.
You're a geek. Don't be in the corner too long. Once in a while, you got a werewolf.
Man, I
out,
bet
you know
Sean
what I mean?
Astin cleaned up here. But the problem is, I think Sean Astin is Christian. Otherwise, he could have cleaned up from that movie. He's a proud Christian. Astin confessed he's long been judgmental of evangelical culture because he don't feel that has made the gospel relevant to modern culture, life, and politics. He's true. It has fallen short there. Facebook. Get fucked. I'm not watching a Facebook video. Get fucking fucked.
Ladies await, and I have not drugged them. Good luck.
Sci-fi speed dating is definitely going to spice up my dating life. This is so not what I'm used to.
Okay,
Welcome to Sci-Fi Speed Dating. You're all gonna sit down in the chairs here. Ladies are gonna sit in the chairs facing that wall. Everybody excited? Raise your hand if you're really nervous.
I love this big fat fucking guy.
You got nothing to be nervous about.
I'm
This
extremely nervous.
fat
I may be
Jedi with a
superhero,
corset.
but I'm still nervous.
Gentlemen, please have a seat.
I love a great big fat guy who's really insecure about being a great big fat guy, and he's sucking in his gut.
He's all costumed up, and the costume.
The most that
represents
Jedi guy will
what
give
he
you is
which
he'll say, "I'm a big guy."
superhero EMT
He'll go, I'm
Taekwondo
big. He'll,
beast.
every now and then he'll say, like, "I'm like a bigger guy." He's fat as fucking shit.
A little less pelvis thrust. Yes.
No hate on him. It's just, you know, I hate fat liars.
1. Speed date.
Look, I'm telling you, he chose his outfit. Look at the corset he has. He chose an outfit to make himself look less fat. Jedis don't wear those big bands like that. He's really, look how tight that fucking thing is. God, if you punched him in the stomach, it'd be like fucking icing and shoot out of his mouth. He looks like something you'd write on a cake with. This fucking guy.
3.
Look at that shit. Look how tight those belts are. It's a weightlifting belt. It's a big-ass weightlifting belt. I think it's 2 of them, maybe, that he stacked on top of each other. All of his fat is in his lungs right now. He can barely breathe. Every time he hosts one of these blind date seminars at the Comic-Con, he probably has to go to the oxygen bar. Like he's an astronaut coming back from space. He probably gets the bends every time he takes his belt off.
2, 1. Speed date.
Well, I am cosplaying as my own superhero.
God, you really do root for him. You want to see him
Oh, you
fuck.
pronounced it correctly. Extra points. Yeah, I'm actually a super EMT.
That's good. He's establishing himself as an alpha, making a point system, giving out high fives. Although I think initially he was a little too rewarding and admiring of her and her abilities. He's got to go in a little bit more mean and then give her one of those. He's got to demote her a little bit and then bring her back up. Then demote her, bring her back up. You want the woman to feel like she's traveling a great distance, right? If she feels like she's traveling a great distance, she feels like she's traveling up to you, she thinks you make her a better woman. And you give her value. But you got to push her down and then give her a compliment. Now she's up here. And she goes, without you, I am just a lady with big purple nipples and a cat. But with you, I'm a lady with big purple nipples and a cat, and I get dick down. And we have pizza together, and we rub our genitals against each other. You taught me how to roll a joint. You taught me how to microwave soup. Or what is it? Microwave. You taught me how to microwave. What are those fucking muffins that people microwave? It's like muffin in a cup or some shit. Regardless, let's move past it. What I'm trying to say is, if he does this successfully with one of these women, he could go home with her at a red light. He could get her in the back seat, and he could be doing anal within 10 to 15 seconds. Anal, straight to anal, fucking her in the ass in the back of his Dodge Durango. It's covered in resumes and whatnot because he's trying to get a different job other than the GameStop he works at. He wants to work in IT or some shit. There's resumes everywhere. There's staples. There's gum. There's a bunch of chewing gum. There's cat shit. Because he also walks dogs and cats for a living on some sort of TaskRabbit dog walking app. What's it called? Like Fetch or Wag or some shit. Regardless, this lady in the back of his Dodge Durango, tonight he's ass fucking her. Fucking her right in the ass. His weird black Indian balls against her taint. Let's go. One fucking time.
We're trying to like figure out
He's
what
got to
the
play his
costume
cards
is.
right. And he's still
That's
wearing
what
that
it is.
outfit, too. He feels like
I
God.
am an actual superhero. I'm a real EMT, which makes it even better.
I mean, these women, some of them are so horrific. If he can't fuck one of them, even get his dick sucked, a hand job in the parking lot, something.
I took it mainly because I wanted to.
And these women, fuck, they really want to fuck.
I'm a super EMT.
They're dying for a man to fuck them.
If I called 911 and then
These type of women get like male hookers to come fuck them.
That's right.
What's your superpower?
My
Fuck
superpowers
her!
are CPR and Taekwondo.
Fuck her in that
He
outfit.
is pretty awesome. He made his own superhero costume.
Watching my grandma helped me a lot. I'm looking for the
Who
girl
cares
with
she
that
looks like a
spark.
Chinese
But
man?
It does matter if
That
she
she looks like a
has the same
Chinese
bandwidth as me,
teenager.
'cause, well, that'll just make it even more awesome. So, favorite movie?
The Matrix.
Fuck her.
That's one of my favorites.
Come on, dude, you
but
can't
it's
get any
not really,
pussy,
like,
you
up
can
there.
fuck
My favorite's
her.
actually Lord of the Rings.
I also love Lord of the Rings.
My favorite's Gollum. I love Gollum. Do you like Lord of
Dude, come on. Are you really that much of a provocateur and a contrarian? Your favorite is Gollum? Dude. Is his favorite in Star Wars the what's his name? What's that little worm next to Jabba the Hutt? Is that his favorite? Man, fuck you. I fucking hate this guy. I want to call him a racial epithet right now. That pisses me off. He probably had some funny answer preloaded, but they didn't take the bite. They didn't take the bait. Excuse me, I
Who's your favorite
misspoke.
character?
I like Legolas.
Mine is Gollum. Gollum is way better. I'm sorry. Do you like Lord of the Rings?
Gollum has no special traits or anything. He's a huge fucking loser. He looks like a big baby. Legolas is way more talented, and he's immortal. Or I guess the elves are immortal if they're in Rivendell, but whatever.
Like I am.
Now, ladies, I hope you enjoy
You get
this
what I
part,
mean. They
because
live a
this
long
is the
time
only
or some
time in
shit.
your life the guys will take longer than you to finish.
That's so
They're
wrong.
like, wait, what? My favorite thing is when the guys don't get that joke. What are you talking about? Oh.
Man, how
My
fat
number
does he
two,
look without the
she's
belt?
Speed Racer from the Cartoon Network
Dude,
show.
fuck
The
her.
Mach 5.
Yeah, you
She had
gotta
a bubbly
fuck her.
personality, and I like that.
Now, I need you to get your papers and return to your positions. Go quick.
Come on, dude.
All right, ladies, I need you to compare your papers against your scorecards. If you find someone that you liked who liked you back, that's a perfect match. We're gonna do a little competition here to get a 3-minute date with your perfect match, okay? Another 3-minute date. Dun, dun, dun. Ladies, seconds to sit in front of a perfect match.
Come on, dude.
25 seconds.
Come on. Get the helmet, girl. Ah, damn, he got no one again. Well, that's because these bitches are racist. My man, they are racist, and they're just trying to keep a brother down. They're scared of a black man who could do taekwondo. And they see you wearing those gloves. They know you're not going to leave any fingerprints behind in their apartment that night. Is what it is, man. You shouldn't have said the Gollum thing. It's fucking weird. I don't know, man. Maybe you gotta go find a transgender or something. You gotta go be a guy in a polycule that everyone hates you and thinks you suck ass.
Gentlemen, if there's not somebody sitting in front of you, again, I apologize. It doesn't mean it's over because you wrote your contact info on the pages of the girls you liked. Girls, you wrote your contact info on the page of the guys you liked. Everybody that does not have somebody in front of them, please step out now. I appreciate it. I hope you had fun.
I was hoping I would get to hear my precious one more time, even if it was just for that 3 minutes. The fact that I felt a real spark between certain people, and
Second chance
Sad.
right there. And maybe he just needs
Sad
more
to
than
see
3
what
minutes.
he can't become.
I know I do.
Hate so this guy, I'll show you right now. He modeled his entire personality off of, hey, what's up, Joey? He modeled his entire personality off of this guy right here, Tom McGowan in heavyweights. He's a huge loser and a scumbag.
so I didn't get a perfect match, and I was a bit disappointed. But afterwards, I noticed I had
What's up, pal?
a few numbers, and one
Oh, you need
girl
another
loved
chair?
South Park as much as I did. Her name is Sarah.
What's up?
No, yeah, I'm just grabbing this chair.
All right, I'll just watch out for the hold on, we're pulling the cords.
Can you grab it? Yeah.
Oh, you got it now. You're good. Watch out for the light.
Gotcha.
Are you guys starting the second one right now?
Yeah.
How'd the first one go?
Not good.
Not good, he says. Not good. All right, Hey Watch fans, you got the scoop here first. First episode, not good.
And On our first date, we actually spent the entire time going back and forth with South Park quotes, and it was really fun. It feels amazing to actually meet someone they can share an intellectual connection with, especially about South Park and Lord of the Rings, which are my two favorite things. Sci-fi speed dating definitely helped me increase my self-esteem, so I'm glad that I did it. Who knows what the future could hold? Maybe.
Yeah, I know what the future holds. You going on dates with women, telling them you love Gollum, and they leave. They pretend to go take a piss, and they sneak out the back because you're a fucking freak. And you're self-sabotaging because you're afraid of love and success. War Machine with the 655 with a 10 says, look up Butt Naked Wonder, Big Brother Thunder, and the Master Blaster. It's nothing you'll get the stream shut off, just an old clip of the wild, dude. Why do I know this? Why do I know this name? Oh, dude, I've seen this shit.
What?
Could you tell me where I can get to Market Street?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Right there.
This where this building is?
It's that street right there.
I'm trying to get to I'm trying to get to 62nd and North Market.
Go down there and get on the Market Frankfurt
No,
line.
I'm not training. I'm walking.
All right, just walk right up Market. That street right there.
This is a great
This
video.
street going
This
this way.
is
It's
unbelievably
going
good.
north.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What kind
Classic.
of films you like to take?
Skateboarding.
Oh, skateboarding.
Yeah.
How long you been doing that?
I don't know, a year.
A year? Are you a good skateboarder?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I hear you. I make movies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of movies?
I make motion pictures. Space movies.
All right, what
Do
do
you like
film?
space?
Yeah, I like space.
I film in California.
Cool.
My name of my company is Bella Mafia, Quackafeller Records, incorporated by Rhyme Syndicate, 3 Yellow Men Trillionaire Club. You got to think big. 3 trillionaires.
Yeah.
Cause this is a $1 trillion industry. And we taking over the industry. We taking over the world.
Yeah.
And you know what we gonna do?
Yeah.
And we gonna go 2 labels. It's only gonna be 2 labels. And the other label is gonna be Butt Naked Wonder, Big Brother Thunder, and the Master Blaster to cut off the little boys' wee-wees, the despicable ones. But little boys can't get pussy off their mind. They're gonna lose their dick and nuts. And God gonna make the little boys to take the pussy and the bitches, you know, with alcohol. So you gonna tell me the pain you feel when you birth your first baby.
Hell yeah.
You know? And
Yeah.
that's something the man need to know, that the pain the woman go through when they do wrong, to feel the pain, and maybe they won't do it no more. So all you men gonna be pregnant with babies. God bless you.
Yeah,
and
God
that's
bless
gonna
you.
and that's
Say
gonna be
Oklahoma.
that's right. And that's gonna be 2009, 2010, Ben the Rat coming to the world.
Can you say Oklahoma?
Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
Oklahoma, Texas, New York, Philadelphia, around the world, it's gonna be a big nut bus. A purple nut and the purple pumpkin eaters is coming to eat all you motherfuckers, the real monsters.
And the purple haze.
No, we're not smoking no purple haze. We eating y'all purple haze, motherfucker. And we eating y'all cocaine rock smokers. Cause it's a new rock coming to town. Purple rock cocaine. And it's not for sale, and it's taking y'all motherfucking dope
This is
smokers
Trip
to the
watching this
moon.
again.
Catch our vapors, you bitches, and suck our dick on camera. Boo! Boo! Ah, 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 ah! Eat! The funky monkeys is coming. Eat our shit and suck our dick, you hoe-ass bitches.
Hell yeah.
Man, that was a great vid. Boot Scoot with the $9.99 says, new Lemonhead here from Red Bar. You boys rock. Hell yeah. Alliance with Mike David. Hell yeah. And Jules. God bless. Love the new friendly alliance we have with Red Bar Radio. It's lovely. Can you play Ford Truck Month by Pink Wednesday here on YouTube? If it's a song, I can't play it, but surely this isn't copyright. It has 4 views, right? Should be fine. But yes, welcome from Red Bar. I fuck with this. Why does it only have 4 views? This is fun as shit. I could really crank my hog to this. I don't listen to music like this, and this kicks ass to me. I don't know. All right, since it is a copyrighted song, though, I don't want to... For anyone new here, I'm trying not to play copyrighted music on here because I have to go back and usually edit it out. That had 4 views, so I played a minute of it. Hopefully that's fine. And it's also taken down some of my streams and blocked them in certain countries. So music's the one thing I really got to be careful with. But welcome, Boot Scoot. Thank you, buddy. Rallic Games with the 5 says, my brother's name is Dylan, and he's trying to be a trans guy. How do I convince him to be happy the way he is? Man. At that point, man, a lot of people convert and then they regret it. But fuck, man. I mean, trying to make someone realize now that they don't need to do that. First of all, in very rare instances, they might need to be, they do that and then they have a normal life and it's fine. And no one even knows they ever had another life. That's true. I've seen that. It's usually not the case. Man. Because they've made, to get to this point, they've already made so many turns. To show them the way back is tough. I don't know, man. I got nothing for that, Rally Games. Good luck, buddy. I got nothing. Maybe try to get them to eat clean and go to the gym. Maybe that will, like, defog their brain a little bit. And I don't know, if they're watching tons of porn or if they have, like, blue light poisoning, like, try to remove some sort of thing from their life that lowers the quality of it drastically and makes you, really perceive things incorrectly because you have that poison in your life. You let the claw of the dark one really steer your eyes toward things that make your mind reel and spin like a fucking bloody Rubik's Cube of just real bad stuff. Not good. Not good at all. Not very bad. Bad place. Demonic. Perverted. All that stuff is the stuff that's in the gutters of society. If you go on the dark web, it's all the kid fucking stuff, and the guys dressing up like Hitler, and people wearing like bunny ears and getting fucked in a field in their ass, pretending to be bears and shit, and like fawns and foxes, and people drinking cum out of cups they got at the Container Store. And, fuck knows what else. Just people sipping PP from Stanley Cups, and, goddamn, it's not good. It's not good. I hope it's counterculture very soon to not do any of that stuff. Goddamn, man. Good luck, Rally Games. At Moto 388 with 499 says, will there be a Connor McNutt appearance on LP in the future, or are guests a thing of the past? I don't know. I got to figure out a way to have guests in this studio, but I'm sure we'll have guests eventually. And sure, I don't know why we wouldn't have Connor on at some point. We had Connor on a road trip podcast, and he always opens for us on tours, so I imagine he'll be on again. Love Connor. August 10th, The Virgil, me and Connor McNutt, stand-up comedy, 7:30 p.m. August 10th. Tickets in my link tree on my Twitter and Instagram. Jared Eagles with the Canadian 2 says Toronto Blue Jays. Very good. Don't know what that means. Very good. Go Toronto Blue Jays. Martin with the THB 100 said, you somehow find one where he was completely drunk. Read that. Turd Ferguson with the 5 says, Ben, watch the Black Buffalo Way, Brendan Schaub. Super inspirational stuff. The only Brendan I care about is Frasier. However, if Brendan Schaub had an arc where he got as fat as Brendan Fraser in The Whale, that would be fucking really awesome.
A life of sports.
Hold on, my monitor's cutting out. Hold on.
Fighting, family, and hard work have made me who I am today. I didn't expect to be a professional comedian, entertainer, and podcaster. I saw an opportunity and I went for it. Because I believed in myself and the potential.
Didn't Thick Boy, it's not an LLC
do what I do
anymore,
for a
right?
couple simple
His company
reasons.
failed or something?
To make people laugh and feel good. That's been the goal from the beginning. We work relentlessly to deliver that every single week.
This is so funny.
None of us had any idea how big podcasting would get when we first started.
Wait.
We've only got.
Didn't he start podcasting after it was already big? I love how these guys all rewrite history. It's very funny.
To this point because we all work hard. I have a great team.
My friend Joe Rogan, who had $80 million from podcasting, told me to start podcasting, and I had no idea how big podcasting could get, despite that.
Team of talented people around me. I couldn't do any of this without them. This studio represents if you build it, they will come. It's a modern-day gym and playing field where, honestly, a lot of my dreams have come true.
Isn't a modern-day gym a modern-day gym?
It's where I constantly work on my craft to get better.
Did he write this?
I have a lot of exciting plans for the future. We're going to continue to grow.
Should say, warning, this product contains comedy. And it should say, laughing is an addictive chemical. That's what it should say. That'd be a good bet.
Keep building and striving to improve. That's the only way I know. That's the Black Buffalo way.
Why don't they have to put that on products that contain sugar? Sugar is an addictive substance, right? I don't get that. I really don't. Yeah, that was inspiring as shit. Thanks for that. I really needed that pick-me-up there. Thanks, Turd Ferguson. Yep, with the 499 says, UK protester gets hit with a brick. First one takes one to the head and then the nuts. Drunk enough at 11 a.m. to walk it off. I saw this the other day. Super funny. I love when someone gets hit in the balls and they're retarded. I love retards getting hit in the balls. It's just a classic gag. That and taking a big shit in the toilet for a really long time, like Dumb and Dumber style. That and getting hit in the nuts with a rock or something is fucking great. So he turns right here and then he gets hit in the nuts. Okay. Fucking get some, bitch. That's what you get for being a retard who lives in the UK. If you're going to go to shit like that, wear a cup or a helmet or something, retard. Marzi with the Australian 10 says, first time I caught a stream in a while. Brilliant fighting game community 2 at 144. Pretty funny to see an ASD white guy get so mad at a black guy and get away with it. Oh, I think I've seen this.
Told him to go home. All right, he's going to get a little bit of okie off this. He's got to use it well. Oh, jump three, and that's going to
And welcome, Marzi. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, pal.
Taking out Scar with the pop-off. That's right. There's some beef between these guys. There's some beef. So let me explain this, right? When Buffalo beat Ninja Killa, right? Scar, he went on Twitter. He was like, holy crap. Scar was on Twitter, right? He was saying this is only because they went to first to 2. He was basically implying that if this was first to 3, Buffalo would not have beaten Ninja
Man,
Killa.
look at that rage.
Oh, now the game.
I miss the rage.
But you could jump. You could
I miss the rage.
reach sky high.
That was kick-ass as shit.
I'm the
That fucking rules. I love that, Marzi. Thank you for that. Nemo with the 10 says, Ben Daddy, I emailed you a video to watch. Did you? Let me check my email. Here we go.
To hide behind, even the Bible said you're the destruction of mankind, ruining our culture. You the dirtiest and slimiest. You the reason that the whole world hating Zionists. You the reason that I have to.
Okay, we're gonna start it over.
All the pedophiles and degenerates abusing our tribe is something to hide behind. Even the Bible said you're the destruction of mankind, ruining our culture. You the dirtiest and slimiest. You the reason that the whole world hating Zionists. You the reason that I have to deal with anti-Semitism and keep having to apologize to Muslims and Christians. Because of y'all, everybody blaming Israel. Because of y'all, civilian children are getting killed. I'm unifying Ashkenazi and Sephardic. Let's free Palestine and turn the devil to our target. Cause we long overdue for a peaceful compromise. Once we recognize there's evil on both sides. Soldiers in the IDF, I pray your soul is blessed. But understand Hamas ain't the only terrorists. Jewish privileges, I haven't received any. The Rothschild family hasn't given me a penny. George Soros hasn't given me a dime. See, he's the type of swine that's an enemy of mine. Lord, protect my bloodline from the Jeffrey Epsteins, the Harvey Weinsteins, raping and molesting. Government officials who stand for ethnic cleansing. Crooked politicians on the right and the left
Epstein,
wing.
cleansing, molesting.
Stocks. And fuck Larry Fink, the owner of BlackRock. You think Scott Gottlieb is living by the Torah? His grandfather created MK Ultra.
Very good. Fantastic stuff, as always. Very good. Rube with the $4.99 says, cheers to you bloody bastards. What do you think of the trailer for Joker 2? Anyway, please watch racial remark during high school graduation shocks crowd. I mean, Joker 2, it kind of looks like it's retarded, but the trailer looks better than what I thought it would be. I mean, if it's a musical, I'm not going to go see it. I fucking hate musicals. Racial remark during high school graduation shocks crowd. I mean, it looks like it's just going to be a big nothing, honestly. I mean, I'm sure around the time it comes out, Trump will get shot in the back of the head, and no one will really care about the red carpet or anything. Red carpet will be the carpet Trump shot on, folks. Folks, put me on Bill Maher. Racial remark during high. Isn't this the Red Bar clip? Oh no, that's the other one. That's the. Sorry, I thought it was the one, the song Red Bar made that they played at the football game.
It was a day Dante Lambert's family had been looking forward to for years. He was finally graduating high school. But the night of celebration turned into shock when the founder and director of TNT Academy, Nancy Gorduke, dismissed everyone early.
She forgot the final speech, so then she dismissed us all at first. She told everybody to come back, and the parent got mad and told his child to come on.
According to witnesses, that's what started this rant.
You people are being so rude to not listen to this speech. It was my fault that we missed it in the program.
People walking out.
Look who's leaving, all the black people.
No.
Look that we missed it in the program.
People walking out.
Look who's leaving, all the black people.
She definitely needs to get out of that field of being a teacher or motivator education.
Oh, that's
She doesn't
good.
be doing that at all.
We stopped by Gorduke's house, but her husband told us she was too emotionally drained to speak with us. We did get our hands on the apology letter that she sent to parents. It says in part, a terrible mistake on my part of the graduation ceremony on Friday night. The devil was in the house and came out from my mouth. I deeply apologize for my racist comment.
I used my inside thoughts on the outside. I'm supposed to use inside thoughts when I'm inside, not when I'm outside, and that's my apologies. I deeply apologize for my racist comments. I hope that forgiveness and in your heart. She misspelled. That's great. She's a typo.
Hope that forgiveness is in your hearts. Dante tells us he doesn't harbor any resentment.
She doesn't
He's
give a
looking
shit.
forward
She
to
misspelled.
moving
She
on.
put forgiveness in your hearts.
Thank the positive side of it. My family, everybody came to support me. I just want to thank them.
I mean, she acknowledged
They
that
made the
black
best
people
of
were
the
the ones who were
situation.
leaving. I mean, I don't know. Am I missing something here? Guys, you're lucky that you have a school. You're lucky that people work at it and the lights are on. Calm down with the, although, by the way, John Lovett's film. It's the, dude, this fucking movie by John Lovitz in the 90s. It's called High School High. Dude, so he's it's like his first day at a inner city school he works at. And he like pulls up to the school where he's supposed to be a teacher. And it's just like he works in the ghetto. It's insanely racist. It makes me cry laughing. So like he parks, like everybody has boom boxes and shit. Dude, watch. So there's this one moment. It's so over the top when they get in. Parents of a D average. Car's already stolen. Very, very high.
Beautiful morning.
Okay, so watch. This makes me fucking cry laughing. When he gets into school, they put a bong. Very good. Yeah, everybody's checking their guns. I'll just let this speak for itself. Enjoy this right here. Dude, I couldn't believe this when I saw this. Produced by David Sucker and all these people who are super woke on Twitter now. Because they made it the Modern Family show.
I know what you mean.
I don't even know how they did that. It's so insane.
I know what you mean. $24. No, thank you. I already have a. Hey.
Why can't we make movies like that anymore, where there's little police car chases in the black guy's cornrows? Anyway, who's filming me? Joey, was that you cocksucker? Joey's filming me. He's an absolute cocksucker. Let's see here. It's so embarrassing to turn around and someone's watching you do a live stream, because I'm technically talking to a bunch of people right now, but there's no one here. I'm just completely alone. You feel a little crazy at the end of these things. Bus Cole with the... Did I miss anybody? I think we've caught up here. Hell yeah. Bus Cole with the $9.99 says, about Janie Alfredo sausage mukbang. Bus Cole. Oh no, come on, man. Come on. I was about to say this combination makes no sense, but I thought the sausages would have been chopped up. I mean, I'm not gonna look away. Do like 15-year-olds who like when parents have their internet search history, do they watch this to get away with it? I mean, if your mom's going through your search history, she sees this, is she really none the wiser? She knows you're masturbating 20 times a day. This, I'd rather my kid watch. I'd rather catch my kid watching like transgender porn. Like weird fucking like weird midget. I'd rather I catch my kid watching like Vern Troyer's sex tape than this and beating off to it. If my child is watching this ironically, then I did at my job. If my kid's watching this and thinks it's hilarious, man, are they equipped to have a good life. But if they're genuinely watching this and beating off to it, man, I have completely failed. Jared Ferguson, you got to give me more than $2. Someone messaged me. A bunch of people have been messaging me like, you got to start watching videos and reading the chats where people give $1. I kind of agree. It's just unfair to the people that are actually paying. Seems like a nice gal. You think she's a virgin? I gotta say, the sound quality is great. I've never really hated whores. You see a whore, you go, yeah, it's just a whore. It's the oldest profession. They've been around since the dawn of man. I mean, they're always gonna be there. It's like something on the periodic table. Am I gonna get mad at magnesium for existing? Some ladies are born to be holes. Is what it is. And then there's other great women who kick ass or are badass. They're great trad wives. They cook, clean, suck your dick. They haven't slept with 950 men. They haven't fucked John Knopf. A good gal, you know what I mean? Then there's ladies like this who make a shitload of money sucking off food. I don't know how much longer I can keep watching this. Bus Call did give 10, but Okay, yeah, I know. I can't watch it anymore. We just lost a lot of people in the chat. A lot of people just left. Thanks, Bus Cole. As always, Bus Cole tries to piss people off in here. It is pretty funny as a whole. Yeah, he's like just white, and then all of a sudden, just a fuddy-duddy white guy. That's the kind of Chinese place. There used to be a place called OK Chinese Food in Eagle Rock I used to go to. I wonder if it's still there. Here we go. Let's go back to the
Oh. What is it? Oh, wait. What the heck is this? Get on in there. Come here.
You had them last week.
Oh, really? I know what you mean. All right, baby. Give me $20.
Oh,
Brother, 24 carats, $24.
Oh, no, thank you. I already have a... Hey.
Brother, 24 carats, $24.
Yeah, cool.
Oh.
Right.
Monique Abdul, please come to the office. One of your fathers is here.
You watch, okay? Okay.
Who's that?
How the hell should I know?
I love a good bit like that. How's our old friend Too Lazy doing? What, Too Lazy's mad at Whitney? Why? What did Whitney do?
Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be exposing Whitney Cummings for being a massive hypocrite and an extremely fake person. Maybe the fakest person I've ever covered on this channel, which is saying a lot. But this whole situation just looks really bad for her. But if she thinks anything's inaccurate here or wants to correct me on anything, she's free to respond. But I have a feeling her immediate reaction to this will be to try to have this video taken down. But I'll give her some advice here.
I don't think
That's
Whitney
a
would
terrible
care.
idea, and it's not going to help at all. So Whitney Cummings has been a big supporter of the Me Too movement. And
I don't think, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Whitney's she's a nice lady. I don't think she would care about that video. I don't think she would try to get it taken down. I don't know what that video's about. These people probably have some sort of evidence on people, but Whitney's been nothing but nice to me. Man, P88, he followed my alt account, but he never followed my main. I wish he followed my main, but I think he liked my @well_thisisme Twitter. He used to retweet me on there a lot under my alt. Is what it is. Can't have... I think he's the master of Twitter. Ascended one. No one better. Oh, nice. Very good. Once again, they're selling at Madison Square Garden. Very good. What is Cole Campbell's poster? That's so funny. Man, he's getting all his weight in his face. That's crazy.
I just want you close, where you can stay forever.
can be so that it will only get better. You and me together through the days and nights. I don't worry 'cause everything's gonna be alright. People keep talking, they can say what they like, but all I know is everything's gonna be alright. No one, no.
He's the best. God, enough with the fucking brat memes. I'm so sick of them. Know it 'cause everything's gonna be alright. Dude, I've never seen his face in these videos. He's showing face in this. This is the guy who he gets inside pool toys and has sex with holes in the wall and shit. Olive says it's Brat Summer Bin. Well, I don't give a shit. I don't like it. Nima says I don't get the brat thing is all about. It's for like guys. It's for like closeted annoying guys on Twitter who think they're straight, but they actually have a lot of feminine energy. They really like this Brat album by Charlie XCX, which fucking sucks cock. But everyone's got their brain bisexualized by like pink and blue light in movies and the gay agenda. Bisexual lighting has made everybody think Charlie XCX's new album is good. No, I'm kidding. But guys who have like mommy issues love that album. Really annoying white guys, they can't get enough of it. And annoying women. It sucks cock. I'm fine with I'm fine with like straight dudes going crazy for it. Just admit convince yourself you like it because you want to get pussy. I'm not doing gay shit, like listening to Charlie XCX's new album called Brat, okay? I'm not having a Brat summer. I'm watching at Living Pool Toy fucking Orca. I'm watching a man put an oxygen tube into a big bubble boy sort of thing so he can fuck a blowhole of a pool toy. I'm not doing gay shit, like listening to Brat. Do I look like a fucking fag? No, I watch shit like this, ironically. And it does nothing for me sexually. I just think it's really fucking funny. You know what's funny is my old preacher messaged me a couple days ago and asked if I was doing okay. And he said something along the lines of he thinks of me fondly, etc. And he said if I was ever in the city he lives in, to give him a ring. Boy, I hope he doesn't discover the podcast or this part of the live stream. If he does discover the live stream. Love this guy. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. I guess he's, did that go up his ass or something? So, see, he's inside the big red mouse, and he's fucking the dog there. He's in a big duck. I don't know how he gets in these things and runs oxygen. Also don't know how he hasn't died. There's going to be some unfortunate cop that finds him doing this. I've actually never really seen his flesh. This is a new development. I've never seen his legs, but yeah, he's fucking a. He gets home from work. He devotes all his money and his savings and everything he invests in. He has rooms just with tons of this stuff. I'm assuming garages, storage units, and he just fucks. He doesn't make any money doing this. He doesn't have an OnlyFans. It's all for the love of the game. And for some reason, he really loves to. He loves to fuck vinyl and rubber, and there he goes, everybody. Yeah. Who knows where he's coming or what he's thinking about? I mean, maybe when he fucks or jacks off, does he think about like pool toys? I don't really know. But yeah, it sounded like a pretty good cum. Here's him testing out the big black pill that he fucks. Yep. These are starting to catch on more in popularity. I've been following this guy for years, but he's starting to get sometimes like 11,000 impressions. Good for him. Oh, that's the closest I've ever seen what his face looks like. Yeah, I imagine he's some sort of burn victim. Crazy that this guy could be walking amongst us. Any one of us. Could be a coworker, a loved one. Technically, could be a relative. Could be your dad. You have no idea. God, it'd be terrifying to be watching this video and recognize that rug. Think back to a dinner party you were at 2 weeks ago with your wife, of a coworker of hers. You start putting two and two together. So this is, he's being led on a leash. There is some other person, it seems, that, I guess on his birthday, maybe his wife or partner or whatever puts up with this. Man, women are really broken vessels, huh? You can make them do anything. Somehow she's more broken than him if she's willing to lead him on with a leash and everything. She's never in these videos. Unless that was some sort of hooker he hired, but surely if like a hooker's in charge of the oxygen and plugging everything in, she's just going to kill him and then loot his house, right? All she has to do is shut off the tube. He suffocates in there and she makes out like a bandit. He goes to Vegas to just, again, he doesn't care about the casino or the city or anything. He's just in a hotel room inside a giant balloon. It's a pretty crazy world, huh? Anyway. Anyway, that's about 2 hours. I'm going to get out of here. We did a late one this Friday. Having a good time, having some fun. I don't think I missed any super chats here. If no one else has anything else for me to watch, shout out to Fuck Bud. Shout out to Moist Turtleneck. God bless everybody. I think that's it for us. I think that's it. I'm going to end the stream now. Let me see. Did I get everybody? Yeah, God bless you guys. I'm going to see if I can crash Hate Watch right now. I probably can't. But see See everybody. I'll see you next Wednesday at 4. God bless.